this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. I've been away for a week or so. I needed a short break, but I'm back again and now with the weekly update. And as usual, we have here 3 possibilities to see the energy surrounding you this week. All you have to do is choose one of these piles. We have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. To help you choose it, we have 3 different shells that were painted by a friend of mine. This is a way of contributing to the channel. She's really nice and beautiful, beautiful shells. So choose one of them and, take your time. Think of your energy only. And take your time to choose a pile. You may stop the video if you like, and I will see you in the next couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. You chose this beautiful shell here. There we go. We put it over here so you know it's your pile. Now, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 1, we have the 8 of Wands. We have the Moon, number 18. And then we have, the 5 of Wands. There you go. Well, pile number 1. This week, there's a lot going on in your life. Things are taking up speed. There will be a lot of communication, getting in touch with people. Also work-wise, there's a lot going on. And it could be that it turns out to be a bit too much for you at a certain point. And that's why we have the Moon here with the 5 of Wands. And the Moon means that, yes, your intuition is heightened and you'll probably have interesting dreams this week that will give you insight to your present situation, even situations of the past, and may even present some solutions of how to proceed in whatever endeavors you find yourself involved in. And this could also be a sign of disquiet, so to say, or even fear for some of you. You're not feeling very at ease with a certain situation. And here with this photo, it looks like that the Moon is imprisoned, right? And you may feel stuck in a situation, or you feel, stuck again, like in a situation and you don't see a way out. And this may cause you some stress. So I see some stress for you this week, pile number 1. And it could even be some competition here, as you may see. Because it's always like competition, other people interfering with your business. But the thing is, with the 5 of Wands, this is actually not something that is very severe or is very serious. It's more like a playful thing, and it's actually it gives you more determination in order to proceed, in order to achieve your goals, right? But I also have the feeling here, pile number 1, that you should really listen to your intuition this week. Your intuition, like I said earlier, is very, very heightened this week. You're very in tune with your dreams, with your thoughts. Maybe there's meditation here taking place, and you'll find calm, and you'll find also answers to some questions, right? And for some of you, it's also some magical rituals that you'll be carrying out, or you can, find as inspiration, not inspiration, but as a bridge in order to achieve some goals. It's like a psychological, I was going to say trick, but it's not a trick. It's like for some magical rituals, it's like putting your mind at ease, for you to feel more confident in what you're doing, as long as it's white magic, okay? But I see here, actually, the energy is very positive. There's a lot going on. Things are moving forward. Maybe, you know, the pace is a bit too much at the beginning of the week, especially. And there is some disagreements here, but not like if it were the Five of Swords, it would be really, really serious. But this is more like playful. It's like a bit of competition, but you don't feel very at ease with it. But you're going to see the other cards. Actually, I have here another deck just to answer some questions, and I want to know this. Now I'm curious. Okay, what do we have here? Pile number 1 this week. Just give me a second. It wasn't very well shuffled. And you see here we have the Knight of Swords. So you will feel aggravated this week. Yeah, and there's some confusion. You're not really seeing, and that's the moon here as well, what's really going on. You may feel attacked, but it's actually no reason to do. You know, people don't mean you harm. So, what is this? So it's actually better than you think. Maybe, you know, all this aggravation, or it's just in your mind. Just give me a second. So I would be really careful with your thoughts. You know, trying not to fall into negative thinking. So we have the Ten of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords, this could be, and we have the Nine of Wands, but we also have the Two of Cups, you see. So this could be like an exaggeration of feelings. A friend of mine describes it as the hysterical one. Some of you will strongly disagree, but I find it interesting because it's like everyone double-crossed me. Everyone is against me, because you see the 10 swords. So it's the highest treason, but it comes out of fear, you see. And actually other people, they want to work with you. They mean well. They want, you know, not work just in a professional level, but to collaborate with you, to be with you. But you're just too afraid, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, see, and it will be in the work level, in your job, or even financially. But things are better than you think, and things will develop in a better way. And see, there will be a proposal coming your way. This could be love or career, but I think for most of you, this will have to do with career. And it's like the end of a phase, the beginning of another one. This could be also an attitude, because we have the moon here. Could be your personal attitude towards work. And there's a change here. And I think like a lot of the difficulties or the aggravation that you may feel is actually in your mind, right? Let's see what the other cards have to say. So we have then 23. River Woman, and number 6, Darkness. Let's see. So here with River Woman and Darkness, this is really interesting because they're actually mirroring the other cards that we just saw and the meaning that we kind of deepened, because it's like you will really need to flow with the situation this week. This is what life wants you to do, is to flow with the situation. But this may present some difficulty to you, pile number 1, because your mind is very negative. And that's what we saw earlier, also here with the moon, right? The moon is not always a negative card. It's not what I mean. But in this context, it's presenting a shadow side. And exactly your shadow side, that's, you know, posing some difficulty here for you, because there are some patterns, there are some old wounds that kind of keeps you in this, like the 9 of Wands mood, this defensive attitude towards your surroundings. And maybe you have good reason to be defensive, especially when it comes to work for many of you, right? Or money. So maybe you have good reason for this, but here life is really asking you to flow. And the cards here also saying, these two oracle cards, they're saying you cannot see what lies ahead, and probably you cannot even see the answers right now. And again, this is confirming the moon card, right? Because the light of the moon is limited. It doesn't show you everything. Now, it doesn't show you your surroundings completely and not in their true light as well. And although it's really beautiful, this can be a hindrance, you know, for us to trust. So here the moon and these two cards, they're really asking you to trust the process. And you also have the moon here, right? Beautiful. And we just had the full moon on Thursday, was it, right? So it's really like asking you to trust the process, to flow with life, to go with whatever life throws at you. Although you may feel like running away, although you may feel like, you know, doing exactly the opposite of what is expected of you, you may feel forced to go in a certain direction that you don't want to. The thing is, here's really an act of faith. The cards are asking you, or life in this case is asking you to just jump into it, just do it kind of thing, because the rewards will be bigger than you think. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles here, and this is success, financial success, and, you know, overall general success. But I think the cost, the price that you have to pay is to jump over your own shadow and just trust that your surroundings, the people around you, and life in general means well with you, okay? That things are not as bleak, are not as dark as they may seem. You're just reacting from out of past experiences. And I'm not saying it is wrong, it is just not adequate to the present situation. The present situation is not as dire or not as dangerous as it was in the past. You won't get hurt. This is what the cards are trying to tell you. And then the last card is narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So here is like telling you, well, before you have a gut reaction, before you are too impulsive on reacting to your surroundings, and remember we saw earlier the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is very, very impetuous, very impulsive, and this can prove a hindrance to your progress in your given situation. So before you react out of an impulse, you know, just keep a cool head and remember, okay, you don't have all the information, you don't know how it's going to develop, so try to be as calm and collected and disciplined as you may be, as you can be in the situation. Just remember with this card, just flow, just go with it, okay? Now, when it comes to love, let's see what information I have for you. So when it comes to love, so let me just shuffle the cards. So what is the energy for you, pile number one, when it comes to love? Pile number one, their love energy. I just saw a lot of passion here. So love energy for pile one. Love energy for pile one. Again, yeah, a burning heart. This is what I saw. Okay, really good. Love energy for pile one this week. What is the love energy for pile one? Keeping tabs. Love energy. Oh, this one just jumped. Really good. Waiting for a sign. Going with the flow. So again, this is a wonderful confirmation for our message today. Going with the flow. Beautiful. Now, there's a lot of passion here when it comes to your love life. And some of you are either spying or stalking other people, which nowadays is completely normal, as we all know. And you're waiting for a sign. Now, you're waiting for someone, either for someone to contact you, Or is someone spying on you and considering if they would contact you or if you'd contact them? You know, let's see. Yeah, there's doubts and fears here. Maybe like you keep this, let me see. Okay, you may feel tempted for, to reminisce an old love, an old flame, some of you, because it's something that you know. And remember, we're talking about patterns, so like this darkness card. So you may feel stuck in some, old stories, past loves, and so on. And you may be reminiscing this passion, this love, these feelings, the story, and maybe even considering on contacting that person again. And but there's healing here. I just saw, let me see if I show you. I just saw the healing card because I just opened the deck. Now I cannot find it, of course. But there's healing taking place. So just go with the flow like we saw earlier. Just go with the flow and allow the healing to take place. And some of you may be missing your family, and here we have again, like here, nostalgic, reminiscing, family, or maybe like the family ties or that feeling of having a family with someone or that feeling of belonging, and you may be stuck in the past. Yeah, still holding on. There you go. And but here again, just go with the flow. If these feelings come, let them come, then let them go. Don't hold them too fast. It's part of our growth. It's part of our development. And but I think for some of you is someone watching you and waiting for the right moment to contact you. Yeah, nice. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So with this beautiful shell here. And we'll put it over here. So you know it is your pile. Now, pile number 2, what are the energies surrounding you this week? So, we have the first card, and it's the 5 of Pentacles. Then we have the 3 of Cups. And then we have the 2 of Swords. Let's put it like this. Okay, make most of the space here. Now, there's a decision that has to be made here. And it has, for many of you, it has to do with the company you keep. Could be friends, could be co-workers, could be family, but it has to do with the company you keep. Pile number 2, probably you may have been feeling a bit unhappy with the people around you. You may feel they don't give you enough support or they don't make you feel appreciated. It's like they don't appreciate your efforts, the person that you are, what you bring to the table. And for some of you, it's like it could be even like a relationship you're in. It's like you may have the feeling that for this person, everyone else is more important than you are. And then you really have to make a decision, right? Now, this is one level of interpreting this. The next level is you're spending too much money. And that was really blunt. I'm sorry for that. But you may be going out very much, especially this week. Maybe you have an event, maybe you have some parties, a birthday party for some of you, and you'll be spending a lot of money. So the cards here tell you that, take care of your money. You can have fun, You can go out, but make sure that you take care of your money. And some of you are even considering not going to some event because you cannot afford it. And that's why you have to make this decision, you know, and you feel stuck because you don't want to show your weak side or show you, you know, let others know that you cannot afford the party or the event or whatever it may be. So you feel a bit stuck here. But let's ask the cards here if we get more information. And yeah, so these are different levels of interpretation here, but let's see if the cards can give us some more light. So we have, yeah, it's the Fool, and it was a reversed. So let's keep it reversed here. It makes sense because it's being foolish, right? It's really being foolish here. It's not being careful. It's wasting either too much money or time or resources, could be, you know, even your emotions. Yeah. And then we have, give me one more card, please. The Ace of Wands. Yeah. It came then, this one came like pile 1 as well. But it wasn't in reverse, it was upright. And then we have here the 10 of Wands. So again, the resources, you may feel that your resources are limited. You may feel that other people are, you know, taking advantage of your resources. And although, you know, you want to do things, you want to have fun, you want, you know, to be positive, and you will feel positive, it's okay. But there are priorities. So this week you will feel forced to take priorities and to say no to certain people, say no to certain things and situations in order to protect yourself and your resources. So this is what we have. But let's see then what the other cards have to say. Then we have 31, Spirit of the North. And then we have number 7, Death. So, okay. So these two cards, they kind of confirm what we've just been saying. So here the Spirit of the North, it seeks stability and growth. And especially when it comes to finances. So we're coming back to the finances here. So it's really playing a major role for you this week, pile number 2. And with Death, it's like showing us that there's this transformation taking place. You've outgrown your situation. You've outgrown the people you're with, the job you're in, the career you've pursued. You've outgrown these things. You know, and you're changing and you want growth. And this wanting growth is here portrayed by the Ace of Wands, right? Now, it's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to go in a new direction. You still don't know which direction. And it may be confusing, but here we have with this card, Spirit of the North, saying you are determined. If you stay focused, if you plan, if you prepare yourself, this transformation will be a lot easier and you'll get out of this Two of Swords energy of not knowing what to do, of feeling stuck, right? But this is actually very positive, even if it may feel painful during the process. For some of you, this is actually quite positive because these are growing pains. It means you have grown, you have achieved your full potential in that particular situation, and now your spirit is craving for more, wants to grow, wants to experience new things, wants to try out new potentials, and so on. So you're in the right direction, and life is offering you new opportunities, just asking you not to get stuck in the past or in the process itself. Just let it happen and stay determined, plan ahead, and prepare yourself. And the last card is here. There you go. We have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. This is really, really positive. So if you have been feeling stuck, if you feel that the situation has grown even out of proportion and you don't know which direction, this is a very positive card saying that you'll find solutions. For some of you, you know, this Three of Cups card may actually mean that there are people for you there to help you find solutions or to show you a direction or inspire you. It could be friends. It could be a wonderful conversation with a friend that suddenly says, well, I know this person that knows that person or has this experience, and, you know, puts you in contact with other people that are exactly on the same path as you want to be, and that will help you to initiate that process. So this is wonderful because you are starting a new phase in your life. You are starting a new path. And this is actually very exciting, even if it feels a bit scary at first, right? So let's see. When it comes to love, what are the energies for pile 2? What are the energies for pile 2 this week? Wow, reaching out. Either you are reaching out or someone else is reaching out. Whoa, sweet fantasies. And gathering strength. Yeah, and we also have jealousy and envy and into the unknown. I hope you can see it. Well, yeah. There is new energy coming in for you, pile number 2, in your love life. I think either you or someone that's interested in you is finding courage to reach out and make their or your fantasies come true. So there's been a lot of fantasizing, there's been a lot of wanting and desiring, and someone is really gathering courage to reach out, right? And this could be you, this could be the other person, it could even be both of you. And even if you're in a relationship, maybe there's like this wish of rekindling the passion that once united you and was so strong. Yeah, and maybe you thought it was gone forever, and all of a sudden you'll just have that surge of passion coming back. This is really beautiful. And so pile number 2, this was a quick reading and to the point. I hope it made sense to you. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading with this beautiful shell here. Look how it glitters. Look. So I'll put it over here. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. So we're starting with the tarot cards, and then we'll be moving on to the oracle cards. So first of all, we have the 9 of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Cups. And then we have the 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. And sorry, I just forgot what this was. The 9 of... This is really interesting. This is interesting. Pile 3. Why? Okay. So first of all, for some of you, like the week starts when you feel like this person here, where you feel like you're so tired, things will never work out for you, and oh, I have to go to work, and I still have to do this, and there's this new challenge, and everything seems so heavy, everything seems so almost hopeless, but you know, you're not giving up the fight, although you're tired, you've been hurt, but you're still holding on, a lot of resilience, a lot of strength. But it's just like, will this ever end? What you don't know, right, is that luck, happiness, love, harmony, fulfillment is just around the corner. With this Ace of Cups, there's a lot of healing, a lot of new hope, and a lot of new light coming in. And, you know, scaring away any shadows that may linger in your life, in your mind, in your heart right now. So this light suddenly just comes into your heart. It's like all of your past efforts will be rewarded here with the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is this happy family life, is harmony, is love, it's happiness. So this is all coming in. So it means that all the efforts, all the struggles will be rewarded. It's like this Ace of Cups is like a balm, you know, healing any wounds, healing any sore spots in your heart, allowing it to become soft, loving, and flowing again. And then it's like when the heart heals, and the heart is healing this week, is when you are finally able to see that you're already happy, you already have everything you need. You will realize how blessed you already are. And this will make you very happy. Now, another turn here in this interpretation is that things will start working out for you this week, especially when it comes to your feelings, to your emotional life, to your family life. Everything is working out beautifully, right? And also in your creative life. And for some of you, even spiritual life. But everything starts working beautifully, but it's like it's too good to be true, and you find it hard to believe. You find it difficult to believe that this is meant for you, and that you can really trust it, that you can really let go of control, that you can really receive it and allow it in. So this could be another meaning here. So let me get these cards here just to know what is really meant. And of course, do apply it to your personal reality. Remember, this is a general reading. So here, what is meant here? Okay. This card again. Wait a minute. Let me just see in what direction should it come. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's family life. And family life has been really hard for some of you. And even for some of you, you have a family business. This could be money-wise or family life. And it has been out of balance. And it has been really challenging. And this is really what wears you out. It really bogs you down. And, oh, I have so much weight in your heart. And it could even be like a male figure, a father figure. It could even be your brother, or one in-law, someone like causing a lot of, maybe even grief, yeah? But what else? Yeah, but things will start to look up. There's a new opportunity, and maybe even an offer, and here we have new beginning. It could be even an offer, a conversation. It's like a new opportunity coming in, and it comes in peace, it comes in love, and it will be the possibility of collaborating, and it will be very stable. It's really a new beginning, also financially for many of you. So maybe some of you will even get a new job or a job offer coming your way that will make you very, very happy, will heal any difficulties that you have experienced so far. Interesting, right? So yeah, you probably start the week like doubting everything, but the week will unfold in a beautiful way, in a very successful way. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Then we have 39, thunderstorm. And then we have 37, the mountain. Okay. So Again, what we have here with the thunderstorm are these difficulties that we were addressing earlier. So these difficulties is like you feel that you're powerless, that you're impotent towards these changes, these upheavals. You find that, you know, you may be feeling that already, and maybe this has been going on for some time now, that you know, you're a victim of circumstances. There's nothing you can do to change it, you know, like that you don't have any control over the situation. And again, here, the answer to this, and I say again because the other groups, they have like similar messages, not exactly the same, not at all, but the root message seems to be very similar. And this is about surrendering and allowing it to be, embracing life, embracing whatever comes your way. Because here the mountain, here this card is a symbol of achievement, but it's also a symbol of perspective. And this is again has to do here with the Ace of Cups, changing perspective, healing any old and outdated perspectives you may have or may have had in the past. You know, like, and this thunderstorm here is also here to clear the air. So anything that may be causing havoc in your life, it's actually there it's like a tower moment actually, but you can see you don't have the tower here, so it's not as dramatic, it's not as tragic. So there's not a sense of tragedy here, but only like a means of clearing the air, of sorting out the old, sorting out everything that didn't work out in the past. Now you can start again. And you can only start again when you change your perspective, when you heal your heart again. And this will happen this week. You'll be changing perspective. You'll be like reaching a higher ground, in the sense, not a moral higher ground, I don't mean that, but a higher ground in the way of seeing things around you, seeing the situations, the dynamics between people. And this will allow you to manipulate in a positive way the situation, to, you know, to work in a more harmonious way where people can really communicate with one another, where people can collaborate and cooperate with one another in a very positive fashion. And I see here a lot, because we have waterfalls here as well, so there's a lot of healing. I see you healing, and this reminds me, and probably you too, like the film Moana. If you are in the United States, if you are in Europe, this would be called Vaiana. So the film, it reminds me of that goddess. Really nice. So there's this sense of creation, there's a sense of achievement. So after the storm, you have the calm, you have the achievement, you have the harmony again. So this is also telling us, you know, this is just a phase. And if you just surrender to it and try to see the positive side of it, you know, and try to see how everything is actually interconnected, this will make more sense to you, and it will be easier for you to navigate these waters. And then we have breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Yeah, this is a really positive message, saying that, you know, after a time of trouble, after a time of upheaval, there will be a breakthrough, there will be a solution, there will be a nice change. There's really light at the end of the tunnel. This is really that silver lining. Things are getting better this week, and this week you will have a breakthrough and you can achieve your fulfillment, emotional, and for some of you also career-wise or money-wise, okay? So really interesting. So when it comes to love, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. When it comes to love, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Struck by lightning. How funny is that? We have thunderstorm and now we have struck by lightning. So something will come all of a sudden. Maybe some of you will fall in love all of a sudden. Let's see what else. What are the energies for pile number 3 this week? Going with the flow. See, the theme is repeating here. It's really like just go with the flow. Just surrender to whatever is happening in your life. It's like, it's there for your highest good. It really is. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups there. So, the love energy. And then we have filling the cup. So this is for me like the Nine of Cups energy. So it's really a wish is coming true. Things are looking up. You know, after difficulties, like all of a sudden, you know, everything just makes sense and you're relaxing. When you relax, things just fall into place and there are endless possibilities coming your way. You know, it's like your life suddenly just unfolds in a very positive way. Also, when it comes to love, and there's a message coming towards you. And this is also the energy of the Page of Cups, is a message. So yes, in love, there's a message coming towards you. And they don't want to tell you what it's about. Into the unknown. Just trust. It's really, you have to trust. And I think it's the same for all the groups, actually. It's like the cards are really asking all of us to trust. It's like we don't have none of us has the whole picture, and we don't see the whole plan. This week, we're all being asked to trust. Things will turn out better than they seem, okay? So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you.